Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Caves of Qud. I've taken us outside of the stilt here and gone and visited the dromad caravans that we know about, that were nearby, in the hopes of stumbling across anything interesting really, but honestly, kind of looking for a big stock of crocossins. Unfortunately, none. They had none. But I did manage to pick up some weird artifacts and also a book, so that'll be good. And also a couple of other fun things, like, where the heck is it? I found one of them had a gold nugget, that's pretty cool. But actually, the thing I'm looking for is, here we go. A Schrodinger page from the Annals of Qud that makes the Issachari tribe like us better. For the moment, I'm just going to hold on to it. I think it'll be a reasonable store of value, and then obviously we can just use it if we want to be friends with the Issachari for some reason. We are going to identify these artifacts, and then we're going to talk strategy here. Alright, so that one's Hulk Honey. I don't have any idea what these are. Flaming Bronze Longsword, which is basically 0 value. Still 0 value. And a Flashbang Grenade. Not even a good one. Okay. What an exciting time. I think that I do not yet feel comfortable going to Bethesda Souza. I'm just really worried about Renwicks. Maybe I'm a little overly sensitive, but we did have one very nearly kill a pretty developed character without us having any way to fight back, and that has definitely left me with a healthy fear of them. So I was looking at this screen and noticing, hey, we actually have a ton of cold resist already. That's what I came to that screen to look at. I was like, where's our cold resist at? And it turns out, even with none of our cold resist gear on, we have a lot of cold resist thanks to the magic of Crysteel. All of the Crysteel equipment has plus all resists on it. And then, of course, on top of that, we have this Elastine Skullcap that is simultaneously a pretty okay piece of armor and very, very resistant to cold. But then also, while I was looking at the screen, I noticed our stat line is bananas right now. Like, we have some levels behind us, obviously, and that helps. But we also just have a ton of stat points from gear. We have like 4 ego from our face, and then the extra intelligence and stuff. Like, I'm just feeling very, very strong overall at this moment, which is good. We got lots of stats, we got lots of abilities, we have quite a bit of cold resistance and the ability to level up to more. We still have our ape fur cloak and stuff. Although I did sell some of our cold resist gear to the dromads, because like we didn't need those woolly gloves anymore. We have Crysteel gloves now that, first of all, are way good armor, and secondly, have cold resistance on them already. But I'm just not, I don't feel comfortable with our HP. I would like to level up a little bit more and get a little bit more HP. When we level up to 21, we'll get a stat point, and so I think the way we're going to accomplish that is by just wandering. Like, unfortunately, there's not really a good way to know where we could go to find, like, something valuable to wander into, right? We don't know a lot about historic sites. All we know is Gambler Home, and Gambler Home, honestly, is potentially very dangerous for us. I don't exactly know what a Leering Stalker is, but maybe we've leveled up enough. That Leering Stalker read as impossible to us, but I can't remember what level we were when that happened. Maybe we could take it now. So we only know the one historical site. We know about the lair of a Snapjaw Gutspiller, but my guess is... It's interesting that it's called the Learned Snapjaw Gutspiller instead of the Legendary. I wonder if it has a bunch of books. Maybe we should go do that. And the lair of the legendary Leering Stalker is 36 parasangs east of Kyakukya. Isn't that going to be in the Deathlands? Hold on a second. There is, yeah, there's totally a marker over in the Deathlands. That is... Boy, imagine going underground in the Deathlands on purpose. Like, we don't even know if the Chrome Pyramids are the worst thing over there. No thank you. And to be perfectly honest with you, that makes me not want to not go back and look at that other Leering Stalker either a little bit. Alright, what else? What else do we know about? We know about these dromads. Natural features. I had found some flaming tar pits near the stilt. Nope, don't make a marker on that. You know, in case you need to just hang out near a big fire. We know about some totally normal ruins, but, like, who cares? We found a ruin with a becoming nook, apparently, and then we've been to a bunch of settlements and stuff. Yeah. I guess let's go to this layer. So it's 1 parasang east and 4 north of Red Rock. If dude has books, we could go loot a bunch of books and then bring them back to the stilt. That's something. Love to get lost randomly along the way. Oh, wait a second. Oh, there's a turret over there. I mean, yeah, it's a normal rifle turret. I'm not concerned. Okay. Big fire. We have definitely started a massive forest fire. You know what? I'll take a compass bracelet, sure. You can always rely on Atsunen to start a huge fire that you have no way to control. You know what I like about her is just her purity of purpose. She knows what she is into. What is that? It looks to me like a grenade launcher, just laying there on the ground. And I suppose there's no reason it couldn't be. It is, in fact, a scoped grenade launcher, just laying there on the ground. Hey, man, how you doing? Is this your grenade launcher? Oh, hey, that's new information about Reshef. Alright, so we are going to be able to get enough XP, almost certainly enough XP to level up. Hold on, I'm going to reset Atsunen's position here by switching screens and switching back. I don't know if that actually happened. I'm a little worried that Atsunen is going to end up getting exploded to death. Yeah, let's just bail. I was going to try to look for other artifacts in the area, because, you know, there might be some, but probably not worth risking Atsunen's health. The Learned Snapjaw Gutspiller. Let's check this out. Boy, it sure looks like I've been here before. No, sorry. I meant to go plus. Do I know where the stairs are? Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, this is where I killed those jewelers. Yeah, no, I totally remember this. I might actually have finished this dungeon already. We did have a bunch of books at one point. Yeah, There are no stairways leading down. That's not correct. Is it? Wait. Was this just a 1 level? Okay, yes, then I've totally looted this out. Huh. I thought I remembered it being a... well, whatever. Yeah, but here's the feet of that Snapjaw. Gee, I wonder how that happened. Okay, apparently the plant that's spawning all the plant walls is still alive somewhere. Well, we picked up a book and a secret about Reshef, so I guess let's go turn those in. That'll give me my level up, I would think. Right, because I think the last secret we gave was 10,000 XP. Okay, 12.5. That'll definitely get us where we're going. And then we get an attribute point, which I think we're putting into agility, right? We're not that far off, I suppose, of being able to try to get Berserk. But I want to dual-wield stuff, so yeah, I think agility. And then we have 3 mutation points. Do I want to spend these, or do I want to save up for another mutation? I think I don't have a strong feeling either way, which makes me want to just hold on to it. So yeah, 25 agility. We'll have this, which will make it so much more likely that we will chop people's head off. Have to wait 2 levels just for the skill points. But I mean, we have to wait a bunch of levels either way. So we just don't have the agility for it. So do we want to grab something else first? Opponent gets a chance to resist the move, lasts for 9 rounds or until you dismember. So, I don't know, that doesn't seem amazing. Allowing us to grab an enemy around and make free attacks while carrying them with us just doesn't... I don't know that it has that much value. We could save up for more shield stuff. Deft blocking might be worth it. I think swift blocking is less likely to be. But yeah, maybe deft blocking. If we took tactics right now, if we learn base tactics right now, we'll be able to learn juke next turn, or next level. We still have enough skill points left over. That might be the right thing to do, too. You know what? I don't really care that much about hurdle, so I'm just going to hold the skill points for now. I don't really know what we want to do with them. But that secret was awfully nice to stumble upon. And then here, you can have... Okay, Heirlooms of Cut is worth something. So we're a lot of XP off of our next level. I guess if I am looking for strength, if I'm intending to get stronger, we're getting a pretty small number of HP per level up. I'm wondering if just running around and trying to level up off of stuff is even a good use of our time. I'm wondering if it gives us enough value. Just out of curiosity, have the Dromads changed inventory yet? I wasn't watching. I know we get messages when people restock, but I haven't been paying enough attention. Flawless Crysteel Warhammer. No, that's the Warhammer I sold to you. Ooh, what's this now? 1 dram of cloning draft. Add simple cloning effects to cooked meals. Well, that certainly wouldn't be trivial to buy. I guess we'll just skip it for now. Yeah, I definitely can't afford that, but also, I don't think your inventory has actually changed, because I think that's the weapon I sold you. And then over here, you can go get in trouble. I'll handle this. Yep, this is also just the stuff I've sold you. Okay, did I look at this buckler? I think I did. Yeah, I must have. Either that or it was old news, either way. Okay. I guess let's just go wandering. I don't know if it's best to wander in the city regions or in the city ruin type area. Maybe we should go back into Gritgate and see if they have anything interesting for us to buy. Let's do that. I am really concerned that just walking around and leveling up isn't actually going to give us power very quickly. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous about Bethesda Souza. No, wait. We are on the right level now. Alright, let's stop in with the bears, see what they have, and if they don't have anything phenomenal, we probably just go. Let's trade. Do you have any fun stuff? You have a book, you have some desalination pellets. She might always have desalination pellets. It might not be... It may be the case that when we needed one, the reasonable thing to do was to come here rather than go to the stilt. Alright. Ooh, Flexi Weaved. Was this the one that gives... Oh, this reduces the dodge penalty. It is not the one that gives the extra armor. Man. Honestly, those might both be worth it. The plan for the geomagnetic disc would be really cool if we could ever tinker one up. I'm actually very surprised that's only Tinker 2 and not 3. Because it does seem awfully good, doesn't it? What about a Force Bracelet? That also requires 2. I mean, the things that require Tinker 2 are functionally impossible for us to get, right? We'd have to get real high level. But these are both Tinker 1. And honestly, I think they're both quite useful. It's not even that much money. Let's see. I probably don't need these ulnar stimulators. The odds I'm taking off my Crysteel gloves are just so low. We really don't need this miner's helmet either. I do not need either of these compass bracelets because I have a better compass bracelet. One that cannot be broken. And then, honestly, I might be willing to just do the trade this way. Just lose some water weight instead of gaining some water weight. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's learn these. Now my weapon, my ranged weapon, my current ranged weapon is already masterwork, right? Yeah. Okay, but we could potentially flexi weave some of our gear. It would take a 2 and a 7 to do it on the shard mail. It's not a huge surprise. Oh, I didn't even think about masterwork melee weapons. I don't know why. I also haven't actually tried to put this together, although of course I knew it was going to be relatively expensive. Alright. Maybe the thing we should do with our skill points is grab the ability to dismantle things. So you just have scaled, you have the recipe for an Eater's Nectar Injector. Not easy to build. Let's check in with Q-Girl real quick. Do I have anything? No, I do not have anything I can tell you that you will care about. Oop, what is this engraved with? Not new information, that's what. I guess Maffeo is still worth checking out as well. But it looks like we do not have a ton of value to gain here. So we're going to be able to get all of the rare building materials we want when we're actually in Bethesda Susa. I think that's probably our plan. Okay, this is a good axe though. We definitely could use some better axe. What's the axe I'm using now? What are the stats of my main hand axe? 8, 1d4 plus 1. I don't remember what kind of axe this is. It might be carbide. 8, 1d4 plus 1, yes. But we still want this one. So, what do I want to give you? Is it just the money straight up? Probably not. Here, how about we'll give you these. And then... I don't actually know if I have use for a grenade launcher. I think the odds of us using the shield are basically 0. We can really only afford to use shields that don't take a hand, given the way our build is set up. And then I'm giving you 70 drams of water. I think that's actually okay. Alright, so let's unequip this thing. I do like the +1 to hit. And obviously, like, actually making contact is pretty important when you're fishing for, what do you call it? When you're fishing for dismantles? Dismantles? Dismembers. But also, we don't dismember on most hits, so I do just want to, like, maintain the ability to kill stuff. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. And then we can sell this axe. Do you have anything else that I want? Probably, my guess is these are both Great Gate recoilers. This one has a power cell in it and that one doesn't. I have my own power cells. So let's trade my axe for one of these, because I really should have made an effort to get a Great Gate retractor earlier. Do we want to sell off any objects? I suppose we could sell a power cell or two, right? We have lots and lots of these. Alright, let's see if I was right. Hey, what a surprise. Let's just have a cell in there already. You know, for just in case we need to use it suddenly. And it's just a really useful thing to have, right? And then I guess we're going to Bethesda Susa? Man, it makes me nervous. I just don't like it there. You know? I think it's pretty reasonable. Sorry, I need to go to this screen before I can start escaping. I mean, we can run away if it comes down to it. Usually. We're pretty good at running away. Nervous. Nope, I'm lost. See if we can't regain our bearings real quickly here. I mean, I guess we're on a screen that has buildings and stuff. We should scout these ruins. Even if we are going to end up facing a lot of real time-wasted enemies. The acid-covered gyro humor. Is that? Yeah, let's maybe make that a priority. Okay, I am a little covered in acid. Tiny bit covered in acid. Of course, I walk into a dead end and leave an acid trail behind me, because that's what a smart person would do. How you doing there, Atsunen? Actually pretty badly wounded. I'm surprised by that. I guess you were fighting the gyro humor, maybe? Because, like, the other things here probably are barely even capable of dealing damage. It is wild that Snapjaws can just exist in the same area as Waydroids and a gyro humor and stuff. You would think that those things would have killed the Snapjaws long ago. Alright, let us deliver a quick dismembering. Remarkably, didn't take its head off in a single swing. Who could have predicted this? Flurry, shield slam, knock him prone, alright. I mean, there is a staircase down here. I guess it looks like there's a becoming nook over there. We may as well go get the loot. Usually implants aren't too heavy. God, I love how short the cooldown on Dismember is. Statue of an implanted eater. This area is weirdly significant for a place that we just happened to get lost. You know, all of that stuff is great. Always happy to have more salve. Grab all this. At £1 each, I'm pretty excited about that. I hope Atsunen's doing alright. I mean, we know her deal. She got wounded enough, she'll go find a place to hide, she'll sit there for a while, and then she'll come back. Ow. Stupid mortar. Okay, killed itself. Well, that was nice of it. The Beetle Bomb consumes the 9 HE missiles. Could you not? We get those back before he melts them too much? Yeah. I mean, listen, I know I've left a lot of missiles sitting on the ground, but it doesn't seem like a great idea to just, like, choose not to carry them around. Especially since we have so much carry capacity made available again. Boy, the Auto Explorer is really just not very path efficient. Okay. I have not identified these. I mean, they're just implants, right? Beautiful visage and the ankle tendons. I mean, those are some pretty good ankle tendons. Don't get me wrong. Well, what do you think? Is it worth delving? I guess let's just have a look. Alright, so it is just random subterranean ruins. This isn't like a special place. It's probably going to be very similar to the ruins that we were just recently in. Which is to say, probably good loot if you go down far enough. I don't know if we want to. I do enjoy delving and everything. I mean, I guess if we're still feeling a little nervous about our strength, this isn't an unreasonable thing to do. I do worry, of course, about making content that is maybe not the most interesting thing we could be doing. There's all kinds of weird plot and stuff to discover, right? But it's hard not to want the resources. Okay, that's just a bunch of fresh water. So we're gonna have to hack through this fence in order to check out. You know what? I could probably just check out this statue by looking from here. Okay, that's a Reshef fact that we already knew. You do not, in fact, have to be adjacent to the statue to look at it. Yeah, this sure is looking very familiar. Is the control unit the head? Did I decapitate that thing? I think I did. Atsunen finally realized there's combat going on over here. How am I doing on carry weight? Alright, I can afford to pick up some bronze ingots. These may just end up back on the ground, though. What are you? Carbide plate. Only 45 pounds. I think... I wish I could remember. Is it the case that we gave Atsunen 6-6 armor? I think it is. So we couldn't get Atsunen to swap out for the lighter carbide. I would love it if Atsunen was wearing lighter armor. We'll have to find something a little bit better than that, though. Huh. Have I failed to find stairs down? Maybe this one just doesn't go as deep as the other underground areas that we were just in. I don't know, here's something. I want to find the turret. No, shoot at the turret. There we go. So, extra dawn glider? Yeah, just a normal dawn glider. Shouldn't be a problem. Apparently there's another turret over there. Actually, this thing is standing up to my punishment remarkably well. I cut off its tail, and now it is desperately fleeing. I get that. Let's try to break line of sight from this thing. There we go. Okay, I think we get the idea. I think we just go down from here. I mean, our best chance of finding another really good suit of armor to equip on... Oh! Huh. So wait a minute. The other Dawn Glider might have been created by the cloneling on the last level, but if that's the case, why was that one hostile but this one's friendly? Can we chat? Traveler, welcome to the village of Shelikish. Yep, okay, this Dawn Glider is absolutely the senator. No inventory, though. Huh. Weird. Yeah, why was the last one hostile if this one's not? Doesn't really make a lot of sense. But don't shoot poisonous gases at me. What's wrong with you? Who would do such a thing? Can you imagine the audacity? It's corrosive, right? You know what? I'm just gonna run through. We'll just get to the other side quickly. Alright, who are you? You are Antiroduk IV. Appointed a corrupt administrator as Minister of Ekashan, he mandated the practice of contemplating the meaning of things in his own name. Well, you know, there's a lot worse things that you could be mandated to do. Mandating thoughtfulness is not so bad. When compared to the huge number of horrible things a sultan could mandate that you do. Just hack our way through here. Actually, it looks like this is not going to lead us anywhere, maybe. Nope, that is a dead end. Oh, there's a spot down here, I guess. Out of curiosity, does this lead us to... Nope, the way is blocked by Fulcrete. We cannot even go off the bottom of the map. And yep, this is where Atsunen went. Alright, well, let's, Oh, wait, you're not Atsunen. You are a Dawn Glider, who now is hostile to me for some reason, even though we were totally cool a moment ago. I have no idea where Atsunen is. Boy, they don't like it when you cut their tails off. I'm not trying to paint that as, like, crazy or anything, but it is weird the degree of it. The fact that they just immediately sprint away. Dismember. Failed to cut off the laser. We did still get the laser rifle, though. You know, those things are a pretty decent store of value. What is going on over here? Bunch of glow whites are fighting something. Okay, real weird. I'll just pick up all this water and get overburdened real quick. You know how I love to do that. And then... got some ogre ape hearts, apparently. Didn't realize that I had those. Do we want to just throw down... folded carbide weapons are a pretty good value per pound. Maybe I want to just drop the grenade launcher. I mean, like, obviously a grenade launcher is pretty cool. Ah, we also have found this ogre ape pelt. Those are valuable, but they're way too heavy to carry around at this point. And while they are valuable, they are technically valuable, I don't think they're anywhere near as valuable as a lot of the kinds of stuff that we are carrying. I may as well explore a little bit here before we just jump down. Oh, I'm famished. Oh. Hold on now. Are you actually kind of losing? Don't worry, I'll save you. Okay, I sure did save you. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead in the corner for a second. We'll chill out here. I'll make camp. I'll make us some s'mores real quick. Let's go jerky and vine wafer. Hopefully we'll get a little bit lucky here. Okay, that's, yeah, not great. I was kind of hoping we'd get one of those things where it's like, whenever you drink, you gain 40% HP for the next hour. Because it seems like that happens a fair amount, right when we do meat and water. Oh, hold on now, what is this? I'm a little worried about where that cloneling is going. It seems like it has a mission in mind, which makes me a small amount nervous. Council at Gamarok. And some weapons that we can afford to pick up. I mean, the Council at Gamarok, I think, is one of the high XP value books. Certainly not a very interesting book. You know, it has some cool setting stuff in it. I think that is a turret builder. We should probably stop him from building turrets. Foolishly, he has gotten far enough away to charge. Did I not try to charge at a target? There we go. Alright, still 237 XP. That's not nothing. I think we can probably handle this without Atsunin, though. This is a good time for Atsunin to go take a nap. Alright, just chopping bits off. Looks like she's catching up with us, though. Oh, maybe the cloneling knew where she was and ran over to her and then just created 2 new Dawn Gliders that, for some reason, are directly attacking me instead of fighting with Atsunin? Why would that be the case? Well, this is a little concerning. You know, they're not easy enemies. Please stop running. Okay. We should come over here. Are these also both hostile? No, that one's friendly. Although, we'll see if that opinion changes here when I attack the other one. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna, fugue. Then I'm gonna let them handle this. I'm just gonna move. Okay, this is cracked robotics housing and stuff. I assume that this is the, what's left of the cloneling. You know what? I think we have enough reasons to want to get bits now that I'm going to take dismantle and we're just going to start, or disassemble rather. We're just going to start disassembling stuff as we see it. Because this is a 3 right here. I think it's a bad idea to pass up a 3. We definitely need a 3 for something. Alright, so probably the cloneling is done for. I see a Dawn Glider to the west and stop exploring because it has become hostile. Don't really understand what the rules are for these things. Resisted my shield slam. Did not resist my cleaving. My desperate, angry cleaving. Right. Gotta wait a second for it to get far enough away for me to finish the job. I mean, I guess you could farm infinite parts of whatever your followers are made of. It kind of seems to me like maybe the cloneling is not getting attacked. Maybe it's just sitting next to Atsunen and cloning over and over again. It is strange to me that so many things are getting produced, you know? Alright, the apes got that under control. I'm going to try to ignore these for a second. Are you just another Dawn Glider? No, you're the Senator. I have no idea where the cloneling is or what the hell's going on here. Right, that one's badly wounded. Let's get to work on this one. I will trust my various friendlies to handle the one that's running. Yeah, what happened over here that this was even able to occur? This number of... Okay, I mean, it does look like it died. Yeah, that's super weird. I would imagine if the cloneling came over here to get near Atsunen to attempt a clone, Atsunen would just immediately destroy it. Ugh, acid slugs. This is unpleasant. That's a bad place for you to die. Alright, let me try to get out of the acid here. Oh, hey, that's a concern. Never mind. Traipsing mortars seem to blow themselves up a lot. You know what? I'm not going to step on the missiles. With this amount of carry weight left, it would just be very wasteful. Oh, over here. Okay. I do hate the amount of acid that is just sitting on the ground still. Here, we'll dig around. This is just sandstone. It shouldn't take that long. And we'll just catch on fire. It's not a big deal. I could stand in a fire for a good long time. Ow! Is that the mortar? Did it blow itself up through the wall that far? I guess so. Because Atsunen knew to attack it, so that suggests that it's the one that was near us. So that's all going to be freshwater, which is cool, but not something I can afford to carry right now. A mercurial cloak. What is this? Animated birds flap and shift over the cloak's folds and ruffles. A myriad of species, sizes, and colors. It's weird that it's powered, but my guess would be that a cloak like this would be for increasing your dodge value, in the same way that, like, translucent skin increases your dodge value, right? And that it just sort of, like, makes you harder to see. I mean, get it. I do love happening across other adventurer corpses. I think that's a really cool little thing. And sometimes just wander into a whole bunch of cool loot from somebody who was not quite as lucky as you. I'm not even getting XP for this. What am I doing? Screw those guys. Alright, we probably do not get a lot from exploring out here. Ooh, teleporting monkey. You know, just a normal everyday cyclopean gibbon. Oh, reload gun. Don't throw rocks at me. What's wrong with you? Oh, chain gun turret. The good news is, chain gun turrets do not necessarily penetrate our armor anymore. That's pretty fun. Alright, we ran that mercurial off. I want to approach the chain gun turret. I guess maybe we're fine to do so? Gosh, it's got a real head start on us here. Yeah, routinely failing to penetrate. I mean, I do have 15 AV now. Okay, we're getting way better at that. And the ability to kill chain gun turrets basically means you have infinite ammo. Alright, I'm not even going to bother mapping the rest of this level, because if I turn on auto explore, it's going to pick up all the water. And I don't actually want it to do that. Okay, I guess we are going down this way. And who knows, maybe we'll find another Beetle or something down here. This could totally end up being worth our time. I mean, in addition to, like, it just being fun to explore. Obviously, I can't just have fun playing a video game anymore. I must also be getting value. This is the millennial curse. You're not allowed to have hobbies. Everything has to produce some kind of meaningful output, or else you will feel like you are wasting your time. Alright. It is really cool to just explore random procedurally generated dungeons, fight stuff in them, and find cool loot. There's definitely like a sort of a thrill of the slot machine to seeing what kind of cool stuff you will come up with. Alright, looks like there's not really that much going on this floor. Wow, Ixlugs are still worth 210 each. Also, they do hit pretty hard. Are you... Yeah, you're cool. You're just covered in probably my blood. Alright, the mortars routinely just kill themselves, which I do appreciate. Alright, we got his right hard point. Oh, apparently I picked up a rifle and over-encumbered myself. Ooh, a masterwork. I bet that's going to sell really well. Alright, well now that we have the ability to disassemble things, I suppose we could disassemble something. I kind of want to hold on to my exoskeleton. I mean, in theory, it might be a thing we want to wear at some point. I might want to just start stashing stuff near... I don't know, near Gritgate, probably. Because I sure do have a lot of things. I'm just going to drop the bronze ingot. Too heavy, not good enough. That's going to be the ammo from the explosive guy. I'm assuming all that water to our west is fresh water. We'll just go down again. I should probably have healed. Are you bloody or are you a different kind of thing? You're rusted. Well, certainly easy enough to kill. I do not want to fight the difficult ants up close. Is that a... It is a gold nugget. Huh. Don't see those just in the wild very often. Alright, so we've gotten to the level where all of the other adventurers died. You know what, it might be a good idea for me to take a second here and just rest until healed. Seeing all these bones really makes a man think of his own mortality. Just normal crabs and stuff. Is there anything exciting going on up here? Is this is just where the cool crabs hang out? Okay, we found, we found Crab Home. The place of infinite crabs. Crustaceans and king crabs, and this seems like... If I temporal fugue here, where's it going to spawn them? Okay, it did spawn them outside of the little, the little area that we're in. That is probably really good for us, in terms of keeping the attention away from me. Let's dismember. And then shield slam. Don't you dare retaliate. How dare you think such a thing is even feasible? I'm trying to make room for Atsunin to come out, because obviously we want as much help as we can get. It is a little disorienting though, once you get a bunch of your guys all in one place. It's not even so much that I'm having trouble seeing myself, although I am having trouble seeing myself. But I do not... it's hard to see through the waves of weird pouring off of multiple time-dilating temporal fugue copies. Alright, I guess let's look around over here. Must we? Must we with the kudzu? That's right, Auto Explorer is going to be really annoying on this level because of all the kudzu. You know what? We'll just ignore it. We'll just continue to go down. Better loot further down, right? Seemed to be our experience with the last one of these. We're already 10 strata deep. I don't know exactly how far we got in the last one. The Beetle was on 13. Did we get to about 20? Honestly, we're blazing through this fast enough that we might be able to make it to 20 here. Alright, I really, really, really want to find something that is actually worth picking up. That's an starting a huge web fire. Ow. So that's a rocket turret. That's not a mortar. Okay. I need to sprint away to safety. And then rest until healed up here where I am out of vision. I am still taking damage. Okay, there we go. Found a spot where it won't shoot at me for a second. And then temporal fugue. Okay. Did we get it? I heard a sound. Oh my god, it's so hard to tell. I'm really, really wounded though. I'm gonna hit the salve injector. To be perfectly honest with you, it might even be a little too late. I mean, I had an EMP grenade equipped, so one would hope that they would throw their EMP grenades. They certainly haven't. Sure would be nice if they would. I certainly don't want to spend my own. Just gonna... Nope, not rubber gum. Apply? Okay. Okay, that got really close. Like, way closer than it needed to be. I was reckless there, and we almost died for it. I have no idea where Atsunen got off to. I'm just going to rest until healed here in this corner. Atsunen did not die. We did not get the death message. Okay, she found us. Yeah, that was almost really bad. Come on, stay out of the webs. Alright, I do not like how much of this area is difficult to traverse. Oh, there's no bullets in gun. Not a great place to find yourself in. Generally speaking, you want to find bullets in gun. Okay, 500 XP. I guess Atsunen got the job done. I'm a little surprised by that. I didn't think that Mercurial was all that damaged. We'd only hit it a couple of times. Ugh, is that a snail mother? We're just gonna temporal fugue. I do not like them all standing behind me. You really want them to spawn in closer to the enemies, right? So that they're not shooting through you to hit things. Alright, having a little bit of trouble getting good damage through here. What is that? A slimy bone worm. Gross. And, like, obviously a euphemism. Just trying really hard to kill this thing. God, it is not taking very much damage. I'm gonna back up a little bit here. Try to focus my attacks on the bone worm instead. It's... Alright, there we go. I want to try to stand next to as few enemies as possible. Did the bone worm go down? It burrowed into the ground. Reload. Also, where the hell is... there's Atsunen. Okay, finally down. There's a second snail mother. Oh yeah. Most of my stuff has actually pretty long cooldowns. It's just Dismember that is up all of the time. I guess I'm just going to keep hacking at him because at least this cleaves. I'm certainly not worried about wasting ammo, but it does take an awfully long time to actually kill these things with gunfire. Cleave seems to help quite a bit, though. Alright, we went through a lot of health very quickly there. Okay, let's just take a second here. Snail mothers are still pretty tough. They are still actually dangerous enemies. Alright, Atsunen is totally stationary, which has me a little concerned. You couldn't possibly be overburdened, right? So you haven't actually picked anything up recently. She's acting overburdened, though. Okay, no, she's cool. I guess her brain was stuck in a loop a little bit. That Mercurial seems to have dislodged whatever was going on there. These are eggs? Yeah. So I don't know, is the fact that... Oh, right, I can disassemble stuff now. I'm surprised it's not auto-disassembling. Oh my god, water. Speaking of auto stuff, it's probably... Might want to turn off some auto loot. We should also eat something while we're here. I guess, actually, I should probably actually cook something. That's definitely not a good use of yuck wheat. Let's just do meat. You know, I like to take most of my cooking advice from the Roadrunner, so we could disassemble some grenades to lose some weight. I was kind of hoping to sell these laser rifles now that we know what they sell for. I suppose we could drop... To be perfectly honest with you, it probably is just disassemble some stuff. You know what, this carbide battle axe is definitely not worth carrying around. Just normal carbide? What do I look like, a farmer? We'll leave a lot of the fresh water on the ground there because we could not carry it. Atsunen is behaving strangely. Right, she seems to be following us in kind of an erratic way. Oh hey, bookshelves. Also, fire ants. Found somebody's, like... No, the bookshelf! Atsunen! What are you doing? No, there's nothing in that anyway. Never mind. Please be careful with the fire. Oh! One of those intensely valuable tacos. I mean... Do I want to take this stuff? I guess I'm carrying around folded carbide weaponry. Here, you are carrying currently nothing except your extremely heavy armor. You should take all of this garbage. Honestly, all of the weapons? Let's do that. Does that overburden you? No, you are cool. And these fire ants are a real menace. He said, ignoring them completely. Okay, good fire shot. All we really need to do is just run that thing off, right? I don't actually care what else happens to it. Another compass bracelet. Apparently, they're quite common. And yeah, I mean, let's just keep pushing down, right? I wonder whose little campsite with the bookshelf and the jugs of wine that was. Ooh, okay, we're starting to see the real stuff here. I'm going to... Do I want to let the Greater Voider grab me and bring me to its lair? There might be loot in there. I think I do. I was considering fuging to stop it from getting over to me. But let's let it do that, because I want to see if there's cool stuff in the lair. Let's now... I guess just shoot at it until it comes adjacent, and then we'll give it a quick chop. Alright, easy. And honestly, still pretty good XP. Alright, no fun loot. That's a shame. Looks like right around here is probably the appropriate place to dig out. Boy, if you just hold the button down, it passes a lot of turns very quickly. That makes me really nervous. you don't want to do that and then have the wall break on, like, turn... You don't want to do that and hold down the button long enough for it to enter in 80 turns and then have the wall actually break on turn 40 and just press up enough times that you are trivially killed by anything that might be nearby. Here we go. Here's how we're supposed to go. And... decapitate. Nope, no such lucky. We did knock its laser rifle off in a single attack again, though. Getting pretty good at that. Ooh. You know what? It's not worth picking up. Puma Chitin Vest is a pretty decent piece of armor for a real beginning of the quest type character. We are well past such things. Alright, let's just get out of the acid corner. Apparently that ape has done something to upset every bat from all of history. And good luck to you, sir. So we have no idea where the Mercurial got off to, right? But it didn't actually die, I don't think. I'm pressing 0 to auto-explore, and it's moving one space and then stopping, but without an obvious failure message in the window, and I'm not sure exactly why. Alright, 13 strata deep. When did we start seeing the really terrifying stuff? It was around this time, right? 13 is where we saw the last Beetle. I think we saw some scary-ish stuff on the Beetle level before. You see a cloneling to the south. Do I? Are you sure? There may be a cloneling to the south, but I'm pretty sure we did not see it. Yeah, this gun is super good. Really strongly recommend doing the Golgotha quest as soon as you reasonably can. Okay. Carrying too much to move, because more fresh water. Actually, am I adjacent to the merchant? I am. Let's just talk to the merchant. We can maybe give him some money. So, he has a silver nugget. I'll take that. He has nothing else of value. But that's cool. I'll just do 50 drams of water for a silver nugget. That's a much more efficient store of value. Damn it, there's so much water. Do you have anything fun? No. It is a real shame how much, how heavy money is. Well, I suppose we could just disassemble one of the rifles. How many rifles do we really need to sell? Or I could disassemble... I guess for right now, I'm just going to disassemble a couple of chem cells. Okay. Just a little bit closer before you shoot any missiles at me. Okay, that we'll have to do. Actually, I'm not allowed to charge out of melee combat, so I'm just going to have to walk over. Alright. Cut off his entire missile parts. His sensor array and his missiles. Okay, do not touch the mushroom. Maybe we should cook ourselves up a quick mushroom and meat meal. Try to make ourselves resistant to spores. What is that up there? Is it just ammo? It is a power cell, I'm guessing? Oh, also a bunch of other stuff that was not obvious. Man, we sure do find a lot of crysteel weaponry, none of which is the kind of weaponry that we want to use. A biodynamic cell. The electromotive apparatus cracks the energy out of blood and converts it to electrical charge. Yo! That's fascinating. You know what I do not need is an additional powered exoskeleton. And I do not need it to the point that I am going to disassemble it. Okay. Got ourselves a 6, which seems like it will definitely be useful. And then... are you adjacent? You are adjacent. Let me give you some items. I don't know exactly how much I can afford to give you. I'm going to try to give you one rifle and see if that... here, take this one. Okay, it didn't say overburdened. Jeez. What do you want to bet a Crysteel Greatsword sells really, really well? That said, it's too damn heavy. Alright, I don't know if I got spored there. I think we were in a tile that had the spore cloud. We're definitely on the dungeon level where we are seeing a lot of high value stuff. I should have known. Should have known it was not safe to let the auto explorer take over. Alright, I know we're not actually hungry yet, but I think we can still eat without it being a big deal. Let's just beetle jerky, boar jerky, and I have some mushrooms, right? Yeah. Let's try something like this. Okay, well that's definitely not what I wanted. I was hoping for health and also resistance to itchy skin. I mean, if we end up getting an infection, we at least know what the cure is, right? Could be a lot worse. Out of curiosity, I'm not feeling any itch right now. Although we might not yet, right? It might take a little while before it started to have an effect. God, there's so many spitting slugs. I hate them so much. You know what? Let's fugue here. There are too many enemies that I don't want to deal with all at once. And just a lot of acid on the ground. I'm gonna wander around the acid pools. You swell with inspiration to name your Crysteel Shardmail. You know what? Yes, I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Let's choose a name. I'm a little worried that if I name it based on its qualities, it's gonna get named Slimy something, because it's currently slime stained. I'm gonna choose a random name from my culture. Toshrimut. Toshrimut, the legendary Shardmail. I actually do like the color scheme of Crysteel. We're gonna keep it that. Alright, I do like additional levels. Good work, all of the other me's. Way to really kill the hell out of some stuff. Unfortunately, we've left a huge amount of acid absolutely everywhere. Alright, can we loot? Looks like I can get just barely. Yeah, you know what? Step in the acid for a second. I'm fine. We didn't really need 200 bullets. So if things are getting more dangerous, they're not getting more dangerous very quickly. Did I see? Okay, I thought I saw a pool of... Oh, never mind. Things have gotten more dangerous. Fugue for distraction. Then... Hey, you. Move away. Move to here. And then I'm gonna sprint. And we're not just gonna bail in the dungeon. My plan here is... Was that a second one that I saw over there? I think it was. I'm actually going to go downstairs. Because, you know, it could just be one unusually difficult thing. Uh-oh. Did Atsunen not come with us? It seems like maybe Atsunen did not come with us. Why do there have to be pools of acid everywhere? So, I don't know if Atsunen's actually in danger upstairs, but I assume she didn't come with us because we told her to move to a place and then we changed floors before she actually got there. So in the game's mind, she is still executing that move slowly. So I don't think she's actually... Oh, no! She was killed by a rifle turret. So I guess she must be down here somewhere. Yo, that's very saddening. How did she even manage to do that? Alright, just cross the acid. Like, for real, how would a rifle turret ever kill... I'm super bummed out about that. And it really shouldn't be possible. A normal rifle turret should have a very, very hard time ever dealing damage to Atsunen. That really sucks, man. I'm super bummed. And unfortunately, I do not believe that there is any way to fix it. There is no raised dead in CUD. Well... Yeah, that's just hugely disappointing. Like, not just to lose such a powerful follower, but to lose such a powerful follower to a thing that couldn't have killed it. That's really annoying. Well, I guess I'll pick the crysteel stuff up. The armor is just not even here. I don't need this chain coif. What a dumb way. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of turret. See, over here there's a way that perhaps Atsunen could have died. I could see that happening. Somehow, the rocket turret blew itself up hard enough to be moved, but not hard enough to die. Additional explosives. Oh, you know what? No, never mind. I was gonna say, I don't even think that was the rocket turret firing. I think that was the rockets exploding because they were near fire. But no, I'm definitely being shot at by a rocket turret. Well... we don't know where it is. It should not... wherever it is, it shouldn't be able to see us. So the fact that we don't know where it is means I don't know where to move to get safe. Like, it'll lose line of sight if I go down and to the right no matter where it is, right? But... I don't have any Yonder Cane... I think it is probably the case that the only thing we can do here is run. So, like, sprint. And just, yeah, get into a place where it doesn't know to shoot. Because it could totally kill us. And here I thought when the first rocket turret went down, we'd be safe. Ow. It's a lot of damage. Rest until healed? Nope. You see a rocket turret to the west. I don't. That's precisely the issue. I'm gonna hit a salve and just run at it, I guess? So if we can get close enough, we can just blow it up. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit a temporal fugue. Wow. My plan was to hit temporal fugue and then hit salve. It looks like that may actually have been a really bad idea. Boy. So my clones didn't attack on the last round, which means they don't see the rocket turret either. Gosh, I wish I had some Yonder Cane or something. I mean, the rocket turret... where could it... It's somewhere to our west, but we don't know where. Control M. Hold on. Let's, You see a rocket turret to the west and stop resting. So we were safe... we were safe here, but we're not safe there. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't understand how it could possibly see us. sprint and just try to move to... Okay. Marugamet fails to penetrate your armor. Why would Marugamet be trying to penetrate my armor? I guess he's not. I guess he's just throwing... The other Marugamets are just throwing their grenades near me, and... It sure did look like they were attacking us directly, though, didn't it? Okay, let's salve now. I think it didn't fire again, so I think we're safe for the moment, but who knows. Okay, gunfire. Rocket turret dies. I'm gonna stay put for a second and just regen. Okay. Yeah, man. It was getting to the point where Senator Atsunen was no longer, like, way more powerful than everything in the environment. So I suppose it was inevitable. At some point she was going to die. But I'm still very bummed out about that. Both in a mechanical sense and in a, like, she was our best friend sense. She was our only friend in this crazy, mixed-up hell jungle. And now we're just alone. Okay, this is very normal and not concerning. So the next time we see a situation that's, like, even remotely actually scary, we're just gonna recoil out of here, right? And if anything, we've gotten less powerful, because it's gonna be real hard to replace Atsunen. God, she got killed by a rifle turret. Like, the only way that could realistically happen is if she was close enough to the rifle turret for it to shoot at her, and she just didn't fight back. She just let it kill her, slowly over dozens of shots. Which may well be what happened. Oh, I got grabbed by the voider to whom this room belongs. That's okay, we can handle this. Shield slam, and then smash and smash. Boy, sure does take a lot of smashing. There we go. It's a great example of a time when auto-explore didn't necessarily need to stop us. It's an amoeba. What's it gonna do? I wonder, if you get down low enough... Because it's not like there's, It's not like there's stairs down just all over the place, not on, like, every map. I wonder if it's the case that you always find cool treasure if you get down low enough. Okay, a sapphire. That was nice of him. For some reason, you get down low enough, you always meet a bear. Just a random bear. It does seem like at some point we started seeing the enemy table for a floor that is a considerable amount above us. I don't know why we would be fighting all of these glow whites and random amoebas. I would like to please move into the stuff. So is this ooze? It is honeyed water. Okay. You know what? We'll just go around the acid. It is remarkable that the slug is able to generate an amount of acid that is actually a problem in a pool of water that is so deep that I have to swim through it. It feels like that must be just a huge amount of acid, right? Alright, spooky ant. The acid's not really that dangerous, though. The fact that the game makes you confirm any move into acid gives you the impression that it's really dangerous, but it's not so bad. What am I doing? I should go over there and chop this thing. Not even worth my ammo. I keep I keep pressing charge and then trying to indicate the direction of my charge, but it already knows what direction I want to go in. And I end up just moving the cursor off of the target. You know, I think we are in... Where are we at here? I gotta drop 8 pounds worth of stuff. We're probably like... Do I want to hold the Crysteel weaponry or the laser rifle? The laser rifle seemed like it's pretty valuable. I guess we'll drop all of the non-flawless Crysteel weaponry. Although it looks like we are maybe done with this floor anyway. So where are we at here? Still very bummed out about Atsunen. 19. So I'm pretty sure last time we got to 20. Oh my god, why is there so much kudzu? I'm trying to clean it up as quick as possible. Graffitied Fulcrete. What has been written on this graffitied Fulcrete? Amaranthine Mammon, Amaranthine Father. That's a little concerning. Kudzu is just, like, annoying. Why would I shoot at this sandstone? Why would I... Oh! What is up? Oh, it's a mimic. It's not... For a second there. You know, the game is such that if I see a sandstone wall just running at me, I'm inclined to believe that I am being charged by a wall. I don't think that's unreasonable. I think that Cud has prepared me for exactly such an idea. Ooh, what are you? A mechanimist, just a friendly mechanimist preacher. As soon as I can see you, you are in so much trouble. Why would I shoot at the kudzu? Auto-targeting, come on, just like be a little bit reasonable. Not that I don't want to kill kudzu, obviously I do, but that's not my first concern, and you know it. Shakina leveled the hills and capped them with chromatic domes. That's okay, that's cool. That's nice of Shakina to have done. A little bummed out that you don't have, like, some more interesting stuff to trade. Is kudzu ever more than just an annoyance? Because it is very much an annoyance. This is where we came in. I'm looking for the way down. Here we are. Ooh, ogre apes. Ogre apes are only reading as tough relative to us at this point. Really? I didn't do any damage there? We might be able to just kill an ogre ape. And by we, of course I mean, you know, we. Dismember. Well, I mean, that did some damage. Let's shield slam him, get him on his back. Yeah, 750 XP, too. That is definitely worth doing. I didn't see where the Mercurial ran off to, but also I don't care that much. Alright, we did it. All the way down to level 20. Let's see if there's anything cool happening down here. It feels to me like this should be a significant level. Because my human brain is like... zeros. Hey, zeros are a big deal. Puzzling artifact, really? I mean, it looks like it's just a thing we've seen before. Huh. Let's try and examine. A swarm... This is made of 6, 7, 8? What the hell is a swarm rack? Girded in chrome is a 100-dimpled titan, an egg sac where rocket children ignite on their mother's back, explode into aether, and congeal again in the conflagrative consummation. I've never seen the word conflagrative before. 17 penetration 3d6. It fires 10 missiles per shot. It weighs 1,500 pounds. You actually could never... I mean, I'm just going to disassemble it, because we could never move this anywhere. But that's terrifying. Okay, so we have some 7 and some 8 now. That must be the weapon that Chrome Pyramids use. really actually quite a scary thing to find just laying around. I'm a little afraid of what the appearance of this thing might portend. Like, how did it get here? Because it weighs 1,500 pounds, right? It's not like it was carried here by worker ants. Maybe it was built here? There is a forge. Alright, let's maybe try not to be on fire. Oh, apparently the fire went out of its own accord. I mean, we didn't see any missiles, but Lord knows there's been enough missiles around. Have we seen the stairs down? We haven't, right? I'm gonna hope that magma crabs can't go in water. No, it is actually really good at going in water. I mean, it's aquatic, right? So it probably suffers less of a swim penalty than we do. Boy. I was kind of hoping that the water was going to have an effect. Also, what happened to my hat? Is it fine? Did it just get cracked? Yeah, okay, it's fine. It'll be fine. I was really worried, because obviously I have strong feelings about this hat. I guess we're just leaving? Right? Because I don't think that we are... We haven't seen the stairs down, and I don't think that we're in any kind of position to fight a thing like that. Well, we got some level ups. We saw some cool stuff. We lost Atsunen, which I feel just absolutely horrible about. I think on the whole, we lost power by coming down here, because the loss of Atsunen is strongly felt. We're super far away from the next level up. Have 170 skill points, but I still don't really know what I would spend them on. I probably want to end up with Juke. That's probably what it is. Yeah, because we're still quite a way away from ambidexterity. Or from two-weapon fighting, rather. Yeah, I guess that's the plan. Super bummed out. I mean, parts of this were really cool, and parts of it where my best friend is dead, so. Pour one out for Atsunen, everyone. That is going to have to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Adventuring is fun. It's also very, very dangerous, and it's easy to lose sight of that. But we nearly died ourselves here. Hopefully this has put a little bit of reasonable fear into me. So come back next time tomorrow when I continue to be too afraid to go to Bethesda Souza, or maybe we just do it, because you know what? It's probably less dangerous than what we've been going through down here. And we'll see you then.